Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. As the title suggests, I have not worn jeans for almost, I should specify, almost an entire year, and I wanted to talk to you about that. The last day I wore jeans was on October 31st, 2024, and I didn't set out to do a challenge to never wear jeans again or to not wear jeans for a year or for however long. I just wanted to see if my wardrobe works or would work without jeans. So I guess it was a conscious decision, but not a decision to never ever put jeans on my body ever again. Now, I wouldn't say that jeans have ever really been a cornerstone of my wardrobe. I feel like there are a lot of people out there who love jeans. I've never been one of them, but I have worn them out of simplicity, I guess, and not really always enjoyed it. For me, it's really been a comfort thing, and I just haven't found them all that comfortable. And I know that there are different cuts and shapes and thickness of fabric and all that good stuff, but for the majority of time, especially in recent years, I just haven't really loved jeans. Again, I've worn them because I've had them and it's been simple, but while I say that they haven't really been a cornerstone of my wardrobe, in 2023 my most worn item in my wardrobe was in fact a pair of jeans. And I know I reflected on it back then that didn't really resonate with me because I didn't really feel like they deserved to be the top place, because yes, I had arguably worn them the most, that's what the stats showed, but had I enjoyed them the most? Probably not. Now, denim does have a lot of good properties. I'm not here bashing on denim. I have still worn denim shirts. I have a denim jacket I wear a lot. I have two, but I have one that I wear a lot. A denim dress. Like, I do still wear denim items and I do enjoy that. But for me, the act of wearing jeans just wasn't it. And part of that was because the jeans I had was too small and I didn't want to go out and get new jeans, while also wanting to figure out if my wardrobe, like I said, would work without them. And I guess I'm here to say that yes, my wardrobe does work without jeans. I have successfully not worn jeans for almost a year, and I've not been running around naked. I have still worn bottoms and pants and other things, dresses, skirts, what have you. I have still been wearing clothes. I've still kept myself warm and dry and all those things, and my wardrobe works without them. But I have two little things I want to touch on. First of all, I have this pair of white pants and this pair of carpenter pants. Both of these were added into my wardrobe this past summer 2025, and I guess you could argue that they are jeans-ish. They are a thick cotton fabric. They in some ways give jeans. The white one's shape to me does not give jeans, but the material is still that thick cotton. And the carpenter pants are definitely that thick fabric and more of a jeans cut for me, but I don't know if I would call them jeans. And I don't know if I draw the line at like blue jeans and black jeans and everything else isn't jeans. I don't think that's the case. But I will also say that I haven't worn either of these pieces a lot as of yet. Maybe they weren't very summery pieces. I'm filming this at the very end of September. Maybe now is the season to start wearing them. I don't know. But they are pieces that I'm trying out and seeing if they work in my wardrobe and if I like them. And at least the carpenter pants have had a similar things to what I think of when I think jeans, which is that very thick crotch seam where like both sides of the legs and front and back meets in one thick seam. I find that very uncomfortable, and that is something I'm being mindful of with the carpenter pants moving forward, that if I find them uncomfortable, I can't keep them. I shouldn't keep them because my clothes should not cause me discomfort. Comfort is something that I'm really prioritizing in my wardrobe as of late. My body has been changing, my preferences have been changing. I just really want comfortable clothes. Sometimes that means literal loungewear. What I'm wearing right now is an oversized knit sweater, which is technically not loungewear, but a very comfortable oversized sweater that I got last winter that I wore a lot in the winter season, and I'm currently wearing joggers on the bottom, which is new to me. I don't tend to wear joggers a lot. I am not sure I'm going to wear this outside. I have a dentist appointment I have to go to in about an hour and a half. I'm not sure that's what I'm going to be wearing to that, but I just really prioritize comfort. Even if it isn't full on this, I will still be wearing something comfortable. And I'm not saying jeans cannot be comfortable, I'm just saying that I haven't really found them comfortable in recent years. If that's down to my body and jeans and how they mesh, or if it's down to that the most recent pairs of jeans I had got too small while I had them, It could be either way, you know, but I'm really prioritizing comfort and wearing other things, and I've not been suffering. I haven't really missed jeans as such. Sometimes I still look at them when I come across them in a thrift store, and I'm not saying I will never ever own jeans again, but I don't look at like normal jeans so much as looking at, oh, these have an elasticated waist, or these are a much looser silhouette. I'm, for example, kind of interested in a what are they called, barrel leg kind of silhouette, if they were to fit comfortably on the top, you know. And I feel like barrel leg jeans have been such a trend in the last 6 months to a year, I don't know. I feel like I saw them a lot in spring. I do see people wearing them at least online these days as well, and so I'm thinking that it might take a while for them to start appearing in thrift stores if I would like to get them. I'm not about to go out and buy new jeans. I think it might also be worth mentioning my relationship with jeans in the past, not in just the past couple of years, but further back than that. When I grew up, I had a really hard time finding pants that fit, jeans, pants, that kind of thing. Because if they fit on my waist, they were way too short, and if they fit lengthwise, they were way too big in the waist. That was just me and standardized sizing, I guess. And my family didn't grow up with the funds or interest really to buy like branded stuff, so I never went to a denim store, and I never bought something that had a waist measurement and a leg measurement. I was just in a store getting a small or a kid's size, whatever, you know. That's what we did. That was my experience, and my first time actually buying real jeans, and I say this with air quotes because I mean branded jeans that have, again, a waist measurement and a leg measurement, was when I was in high school. And there was, the only reason I did it was because there was a denim specific store in the town where I grew up. It was a chain store, but the one in the town I grew up filed for bankruptcy, and so they had a massive sale where they were selling each pair of jeans for 99 Swedish kronor, which I'll put today's conversion rate on the screen for you. It might have been slightly higher, slightly lower back then. And I went there, and I think I went there with 2 friends, and I tried on jeans, and I finally, for the first time in my life, at the age of probably around 16, I found jeans that fit me. They fit my waist, they fit my inseam. It was great. And I got myself 3 pairs, and I wore them so much. I wore them a lot. Back then, I guess they were a staple of my wardrobe. And then eventually I outgrew them, but they did bring me a lot of joy back then. My favorite pair was a pair of really flared bootcut jeans. I just thought they looked so good, and it was great. That was the first time I've ever bought jeans properly, whatever that means. And since then, when I've bought jeans, I have bought them in normal, a lot of air quotes here, but like I may have bought some at H&M back in the day, or I've thrifted them, and they've mostly been like a standardized size. Sometimes that has worked, sometimes it hasn't. So what does this mean for the future? I said that I don't really miss jeans, but that like barrel leg jeans still interest me visually. Elasticated waisted jeans may interest me. But also looking at it, I have so many bottoms right now. This has really been a year for me getting pants, comfortable pants. I have gotten many a pair, all of them but one secondhand, and I'm very happy with them, and I'm very comfortable in them. Some of them might be leaning more warmer weather, and now that we're entering into fall winter, I might get cold in them. They are a bit thinner than, definitely thinner than jeans would have been, but I have tights, I have skirts, I have dresses, I have things I will wear and not get cold in the winter. I'm not going to need jeans to stay warm. But interestingly enough, I also just want to say that I have said before that I see myself as a dresses and skirts person versus a pants person, and I did just say that I've gotten a lot of pairs of pants this year, which is true. I feel like I've gotten more pants this year than I have gotten skirts and dresses. Not entirely sure on that. I might put something on the screen for you to let you know, but I actually, for an upcoming video, I actually went through and checked what I'd worn between September 1st last year, 2024, and August 31st this year, just to get a 12-month span of my wardrobe. And I tallied up every time I'd worn pants, every time I'd worn a vest, every time I'd worn a dress, and so on. And I have actually worn pants more than I have worn skirts, though dresses outrank them both. So if we lump skirts and dresses together, like I've said that I wear more skirts and dresses than I do pants, if we lump them together, they definitely win. But skirts versus pants, pants are the clear winner. and I don't know what that says about how well I know myself, but I wanted to mention it. I would love to hear in the comments down below if you wear a lot of jeans, if jeans are a staple in your wardrobe. I can't really pinpoint what has become my staple apart from jeans. I mean, trousers. Can I call that a staple? I don't know, though I do definitely have specific pairs that I've worn a lot and really do enjoy. But again, I'd like to hear down below if you wear a lot of jeans, if jeans are a staple in your wardrobe, or just how you feel about jeans in general. I don't hate them, but they're not a personal favorite. They're not go-to for me anymore. They're not something I feel like I need to have in my wardrobe. I'm quite happy without them. I feel like my wardrobe works. I'm happy with what I wear, what I get dressed in. And it wasn't until I was doing the math for that upcoming video and tallying up how many pants and how many dresses and how many skirts and how many vests I've worn that I realized how long it's actually been since I wore a pair of jeans. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope to see you then. Bye!